Okay. Hi, Collective. I'm back. I was given permission or being led and told to shine my light, okay? I can sit in front of the camera now. You know, the storm is not over, but it's almost over. But I have some messages for concerning parents. Summer is still here. We may not be able to travel and go to certain places, especially for parents who live in close range by parks or school parks. Um, this message is definitely for parents who live in a close proximity range of any school parks or parks, period, public parks that are like, let's just say vital. They are across the street from the park. They live in the vicinity, like whatever. If you are that lenient or, if you protect, you have to protect your child because there is pedophiles out. The message that I received is that there is a young masculine energy around a public park or a school park area that is honing in on children and parents who are tired. I get it that you've been working, you've been tired, you just want to have some selfish time to yourself. I mean, granted, I'm a parent, I understand exactly how you feel, but this is not the time for us to take for granted about overlooking certain things due to us being tired. We have to be mindful about our responsibilities, and our children's lives matter, especially during this time of pandemic and people is going crazy and doing all types of outlandish stuff. Um, but for you parents who don't want to get up and do it, I'm asking you, please get up. Go the opposite direction of how you felt for that time being or any other time, and go to the park with your son or your daughter, your twins, your cousins, your nieces. It doesn't matter. Please go with them and do not take it for granted, because we do have people out here preying on children, and a lot of people are suffering with mental illnesses, and they are imbalanced equilibriumly and spiritually, to the point to where these spirits they're yearning and looking for pure energy to hone in on and energy feed off of, because people are dying out from receiving karma and other impurities and infections and diseases. We also have to be mindful about our children and what we are doing as well, to where we can contribute to not actually making the situation worse, but making it better. And also contributing to the community where you live at. It's like you don't really have to stand there and be like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, but at least stand for something. Make sure that your neighborhood does not have pedophiles living in it. It's research. Also, for the ones that are going, it's another message that I'm receiving, that for the light workers and individuals, earth angels, who are going through the period of getting ready to graduate, and you are still looking for creative new ways of releasing, especially loved ones that you have fallen out of communication with, and there's like no way whatsoever that you can get in contact with this individual. I was led to show you another way. You could actually write a very intricate, delicate love letter to this companion, your friend, your best friend, your loved one, of your truest heart's desires of what you would want to say to them, to express how you truly feel, what you want, what you invested, what your intentions was. You burn that, or you can release it into the water, or you could burn it and release it into the universe, or give it up to God. You know, God is the universe. He is everything. He is life. He's breath. He's everything. So you can release it that way, or you can write it as a love poem. However you would like to do it, and just release and let go and go with the flow, and just hope for the best. Always think positive about the outcome, especially if that person held a sincere place in your heart. Don't overthink it, or talk yourself out of doing something that's very simple. It doesn't take a genius to express how they truly feel, even if it's through a text or email or a phone call. If you find yourself being hesitant on not knowing what to say, then use that expression of how you truly feel and write it down on the paper and write it to yourself. But then instead of you putting that person's name, put your name there. And that's actually you doing a different way of how you can express yourself and your true feelings to someone that you find hard to communicate with, or there is like little to none communication at all. Okay. And just release it. And before you know it, especially if it's authentic and genuine, before you know it, that person will be right in arm's reach, or you'll be able to communicate again. Okay. The next message that I got, side note, there is a particular feminine energy that I used to work with who has a very beautiful daughter. She is a month older than my daughter, as a matter of fact, and she's very stable. You know, she's doing what she need to do as a parent. Side note, letting you know, please keep an eye on your daughter when you are sending her to any summer camps or school programs throughout the summer, or any daycare programming, or if you are sending her to anyone's house to be watched over, someone is watching her from a distance. Okay. Now, again, going back to this energy that I had gotten, and I'm not questioning it, and I know it's true. The masculine energy that I got was the age of 27 years old. This masculine is brown skin, little to not dark skin at all. It's just the undertones is red, gold, and it like copper. Okay. This person is a pedophile. This person is also he has a sex addiction. All right. He's into screwing younger children, people, kids that cannot fight for themselves and not strong enough to fight for themselves. And he's also bisexual. This man is mentally unstable. He has a sexual addiction, and he is looking for, like I said, new energy to harvest on, because his options are running very low. So by any means, any parents that are just used to letting their child go to the park by themselves, please get your head out of your ass. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be ignorant to you. I'm telling you to please drop your ego and your pride about how you feel and what you don't want to do at that time, and let your child run free at the park and go with them. Sit and meditate. Read your book. Look at your videos. Do whatever you need to do, but do it in the presence of your child. Be a true support, and do not think about how you truly feel at that time, because like I said before, the divine is letting me know, and I have 3 children myself. I do not take it for granted at all. It does not matter. I'm always around. I'm always going to be around, and I still have my ancestors and spirit guides. I have a triple double team, so I'm not even worried about my kids, but I don't take nothing for granted, especially when the divine is warning me about something. I move when he tells me to anyway, okay? But for the parents who are truly dedicated to their children, and I'm not discrediting anybody else. Your story is your story. But the ones that are very active in their children's lives, and they make sure that they are available at all times watching them and being an actual active parent, please be mindful. Check out the surroundings. I don't care if you have to put on your MacGyver sunglasses and to make sure ain't nobody looking through your lenses. Do what you need to do, boo-boo. Get you your Lunchable, eat your kids' Lunchable, fruit snacks, do whatever. Be mindful of who is around your children and in your living situations, because I've noticed that, a lot of people are moving in, and a lot of new people are moving in, and nobody's really saying too much of anything to anybody, because it's like, the COVID-19, people's keeping distance, and some stores is you can wear masks, and some stores don't want you to wear masks. And, a lot of people use that to take to their advantage. So it's always good to, yes, his spirit just relayed something to me to tell the collective. If you are going to be out with your child in a public place, I know it might seem cheesy to a lot of people, but this is a smart idea. Please uniform dress. Wear the same shirts or wear the same colors. All right? In uniform, and keep yourself tabbed, and please align the person's name inside the shirt of the child or even the adult. However you have to do it in order for you to make sure that you keep your eyes set on your child, especially for the parents who wear glasses and you need a boost. You know what I'm saying? I need some colors. I need some patterns. Okay, but Here's another message that I had got. It is for a parent of a young Caucasian girl. She's about 7 to 10 years old. She has blonde hair. It's crinkly, kind of like bad hair. It's like it. Well, Caucasian people know what I'm talking about. It's like, or hairdressers. It's like bad hair. It's done, but it's messy. But I mean, you can get away with it. She also is wearing a white T-shirt that has bold, colorful writing. It's kind of like slanted right here in the chest area, in the trunk area of the little girl, and her bottoms are what was given to me are they are tights, but they stop in the mid calf area. They are also colorful as well. It's kind of like My Little Pony. She your daughter goes to the park by herself a lot because you watch her, but I'm saying this, you need to get out of the house and go with her. I don't care if you have to stand near the gate, because the gate that she's playing around with the other kids, this is a neighborhood that is multicultural. Okay, so it's not just fully Caucasian. You have Indian and black, you have Chinese, you have Jamaican, you have everything. This is a multicultural neighborhood that this young lady is playing at. And please, as her parent, do not take this lightly, because she is being watched by this male energy that's young, okay, and he's really debating on coming after this little girl. So please be mindful of her surroundings. But again, she's like 7 to 10 years old. She could be 7 to 10. She's Caucasian. She has long blonde hair. It's crinkly like bad hair. She wore it towards this on the side. It's kind of like messy, but it's out. It's long down her back. She has a white T-shirt fitted with bubble, colorful rainbow writing on it, vertically tilted, and then the bottoms are tights that's midsection to her calves. And and she plays around in the schoolyard a lot with other kids from the neighborhood. So if this resonates with anybody, please take heed and be mindful. Show love to yourself. Don't forget to love yourself and put yourself first, and enjoy the day, and enjoy loving yourself. Go out, go by the water, take the breeze, and sit underneath a tree, meditate. You know what I'm saying? Eat some fruit, some light, eat some yogurt. Ooh, or some ice, because I love ice. I'll chew ice every day. Or finally just grow some nuts for this masculine energy that keep pulling in my energy field. I don't know who you are in particular, but I see you in the back. Will you please speak up and say something and stop overthinking? Because if you do this and you continue to do this, you ain't doing nothing but hindering yourself, and I will surpass you quickly. I don't know who you are, and I'm not into hidden people in the back, but I definitely can see who you are, sir. And I know you're younger than me. Stop watching for me, because you're being creepy, and I'm getting ready to energetically block your ass if you don't stop stalking my ass and speak up. So that's the advice to you, sir. It's nothing for you to fear. I'm just a forward, blunt individual. I'm very loving, but I don't play nonsense with people. I don't believe in emotional manipulating people, okay? I'm very forward. But you overthinking what you want to say and what you want to think, it's understandable. Everybody has moments to where they don't know whether if they want to speak up or not. But you've been contemplating for a long time, because your ass has been sitting in the back. I haven't been saying nothing, but since the Lord told me to shine my light, this is what I'm doing. I'm shining light on everybody, including the ones sitting in the back. So stop overthinking stuff, because I'm not out to hurt anybody. I'm out to do what I'm supposed to do. Teach, provide, be a student, and give other enlightenment, intellectual ideas on how to heal with using your heart and not resentment and hatred. So, sir, if you can't think of nothing else, express it to yourself, but put your name there that you would put that person's name. Whew. I'm going back now. Gotta finish doing my duties, and I'm gonna go get my nails done and finish loving on myself today. And I might go by the water, ooh, and get me a cheese pretzel and a nice cherry water ice with some lemonade. Ooh, I'm gonna treat myself today. But till then, collective, have a wonderful day. And if any more messages come to me that the divine wants me to share with the collective, any other alternatives, any outlooks from a higher perspective, you guys, I sure enough will let you know. But till then, have a wonderful day. Stay blessed, stay positive and motivated. And namaste.